Okay, what's up, you guys? We're about to start this episode. And on this episode, pretty much we're going to be going over everything that happened at the last show. So we're going to give you guys a commentary, a play-by-play of what happened. And right now you can hear it in the back, and we're going to flip over to that so you guys can see what's going on. But right now it's honestly just a black screen. So it starts with us pretty much ending the show. After we end the show, it comes to the pack-up portion and the thanking everybody and all that. So this is that portion. This is just us getting ready. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of moving around, a lot of getting out of the way so other people can get in the spot. And then that's DJ Super J in the back playing after he gave me one of his songs. So, yeah, just try and get out of the way right now. But the show was successful. It was 420, and it was also Easter Sunday. And this is at the Flower Fest, the 420 Flower Fest, which was at Rise, well, what used to be Rise Rooftop, but which is now the Warehouse Live, the new Warehouse Live. So I'm Troy Leonardo. That's Joe, Rodeo Joe.
Rodeo Joe.
And
they playing that Lil Wayne. And we smoke that kush.
And we're
you hear that shit?
Yeah, we're Voeo
right here.
So yeah, check this out. We're gonna go to the video. Well, no, I'm not gonna go into the video until it actually shows something. I'm not just gonna make you guys stare at a black screen.
It's not showing nothing right now?
Well, the video's playing, but right now it's just black. You didn't have it looking at nothing, Joe. So Joe had the camera on him.
Are you sure?
Joe is the reason why y'all don't get to see anything right now.
You think my name is Joseph? Let's be talking about another motherfucker.
Oh my God! Well, whoever that Joe is, when we get his ass,
we gonna fuck him up. We gonna fuck his ass up, bro.
Those damn Joes. That is so funny.
Fuck that dude up.
This is a long part though, but it's all good because it's a nice way to start off everything.
What the fuck was I pointing at?
I don't know what you're doing.
Are you sure it's not like an accident right here, or like something's wrong with YouTube?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure. Oh, it's funny.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go.
See, let that be light, nigga.
We got action, y'all.
Let that be light.
Here we go. He said, I'm still recording. That's how y'all know it's Joe's fault.
Yeah. Where that nigga is.
And so yeah, this is the stage. It's a really nice venue, super huge venue, and yeah, just a great time, man. If you guys are wondering when we're gonna shut up and let you guys hear it, just know that this video has been playing on a marathon for 2 separate days, okay? Not 2 days consecutively, but for 2 days. So there's plenty of time to go back and just watch another one of these videos. We were also playing a marathon today. So if you want to see it, you can always just go back to one of the older videos and watch it and repeat.
Man, that shit makes me feel like I'm tall as fuck, right?
See everything from so high.
I mean, it's like, I'm like, y'all niggas must be short. Because they're standing on something.
Are they?
I think so.
That's a nigga who's charging $40 for some shirts.
Mr. $100 shirt ass nigga.
Hell yeah, we had to pay $80 for the shirts. That nigga in the leather, who's walking off stage now, he the one who charged us. And then the shirt was misspelled. We'll show y'all that part later.
Hey, shout out to those sound men. Those sound men were cool.
Yeah, we had a great sound check. Well, the sound check was all right. There was people who was like rushing us. But that's how it is, man.
But the actual guys were cool.
Yeah, the actual sound technicians, the sound engineers were great. but there were other people who were trying to rush us so that they could sound check other artists who were actually late for sound check. So it's like, don't be on us when they're late for their sound check. But this is after the show and everything. So we've already performed. I have a lot of gear that I normally have to get all out of the way. I have a lot of cables that I have to plug in. So I have to get all of that stuff, get it all organized, and then move out of the way or else.
Yeah, we looking for some roadies to work for meals.
Exactly.
You can get some experience.
Yeah, because it just breaks my
We
brain.
ain't got no money for
when
you
I,
right now.
Yeah, it breaks my brain if we just have a dirty.
I'll buy you a meal though.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Some tacos.
Yeah, I'll get you some tacos, nigga.
Quit not stop, not for a special price. $3.99. And there's something when it's something. Victory is in our hearts.
Look at there's Georgette and Onyeka. There's your girl.
What? Oh yeah. Oh no. No, we bringing it. I'm talking about it. I'm talking about
Nah,
it.
we ain't talking about it.
You don't need to talk about nothing.
Hey, tell that bitch to be cool. Be cool, honey bunny.
say, honey bunny, be cool.
Honey bunny, be cool.
Hey, all right. So I'm gonna let y'all know something, man. One of the hardest things to do as an artist is to build a community. All right, and the most important community is the band. So we've had a problem just trying to make sure that we can build a band full of people who actually want to be together. Joe and I, we're cool, and we're good friends, and we have an understanding. But sometimes when you involve other people, they may not understand the goal or the vision. And so it takes trial and error. And that's one thing that we're still working on, is trying to find a percussion section and other people in the team who will work. But in the process of trying it, you're obviously going to fail. To be honest, I believe I failed with the last person that I selected, who is Sharita, who's right there with the raw shirt on in the back with the white glasses on and the afro. She's somebody who I found at a park, and I never heard her play, but I saw her and I was like, hey, maybe this will work out. And regardless, like 8 months later, we had a show coming up, so I reached out to her. I was like, hey, how about you come through? And we start practicing. It was going well, and after we'd been practicing for about 2 weeks, she came in one day, and you guys can all verify this because it's on the lives. But there was a day that she came in, and her energy was just different. Normally she was very positive and talking about how we were all together and how men should be able to talk about their problems and all that stuff. And then one day she just came in and she was like super bad, negative ex-girlfriend vibes. And she didn't say anything that, like, hey, something's wrong, or she didn't say anything like that. So it just led us to think, the worst. Bottom line is, it was never mentioned until I brought it up, and I was like, hey, hope everything was all good. Just want to make sure that you're okay. And after that, we thought it wouldn't be a problem. But it turned out that it was a reoccurring issue. We thought that we were okay, but then all of a sudden she would have an attitude, and the attitude would be so toxic to where you didn't feel like it was something that was conducive to making music. It wasn't conducive to friendship. It wasn't conducive to just being around each other. And that's just one of those things that happens. And I'm trying to be honest about it just so everybody can understand both sides of how it goes. Like, I'm not a perfect guy, and I'll be the first to admit there was times that I'll be late because practice was supposed to start at 7:30, but I'm at work, and I run my own company, so sometimes that means I have to stay late, and sometimes that means it just runs over time. And you have to be understanding sometimes in situations like that. And if you're not, I can understand that, but sometimes you just have to realize maybe these fits aren't the best. And so I think that was one of the situations that happened with her. She didn't feel like this was the best fit for her. And instead of getting out of the situation, she just decided to be miserable and vocal about it. So just advice to musicians out there, if you're younger, older, if you have somebody in the band that seems like they're having an issue and the way that they handle their issues is in a toxic way as compared to the majority of the band members, you should end that relationship as fast as possible, because in my experience it's going to rear its ugly head again, and when it rears its ugly head again it's going to feel justified. So you want to make sure that if you see something negative happening that's probably going to mess up the band, just say something as soon as you see something, and try to be quick about getting that cancer out, whatever it may be. If it's just, hey, we have a problem with you being late, we have a problem with you having a bad attitude, we have a problem with you and your girlfriend always coming to practice, we have a problem with you not making it to shows, we have a problem with you not answering the messages when we're trying to talk to everybody about plans, whatever they are. If an issue arises and the people don't handle it well, it's only going to get worse. So respect for your bandmates, respect for their time, their energy and efforts, and not making everything about money once you get mad. Because if it's about money, it's always going to lead to problems. So if you're not there to say, hey, let's create a really awesome vibe and a wonderful friendship, then there's a problem. And then just being honest. Like if you're not enjoying yourself or if you're not having a good time building, letting everybody know so they can either work on it or they can do something to make it a better situation for you in the future. So yeah, just being honest, because there was many times we talked about it, and she was saying how she loved how it was a safe space, and she really felt comfortable being able to come here and being around us, and so that made us feel like, okay, we have like a sister, and then it turned into a different situation. So that's regrettable, but it's also a wonderful thing because we don't have to deal with that situation, and Joe and I can work uninhibited by those ego issues.
Yeah, it didn't get too deep.
Right.
All right, you know what? We can stop right here.
Yeah, it got deep, but it didn't get too deep to where it's just like now we can't do anything about it. It's just a problem. But yeah. Oh, hold on. Crazy. Joe's gonna
Crazy. Yo, it's Joseph. I don't know about that other Joe. Alright, let's go back to this video. So 420. How many of y'all out there smoking right now? You just firing up a little doobie doob. You firing up a little grassy grass. Do you like the tobacco leaf or do you like the papers? One of them might give you the vapors. So I think the camera has now transferred to Troy. Yeah, because I'm over there. Yeah, Troy is now manning the shirt camera or the whatever you want to call it. Cam Pro. As we pack up all this damn gear.
Thank you for the stuff.
Happy Friendship Friday!
Happy Friendship Friday.
Woo! Happy Friendship Friday! I'm sharing snacks with my friends.
You lock that?
Bye, y'all. Friendship Friday.
So right now, y'all are seeing the point when we get to see everybody and talk to everybody. This is always one of the best parts of a show. As soon as you finish, you get to talk to your crew who came to celebrate.
Well, Beeman tried to hit he was like, she tried it. I was like, okay, you gave effort.
He said, I'll do whatever.
What's the girl's name?
Raquel.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's super nice. So she's awesome. Raquel in the White, she's one of my wife's friends and been friends for a long time. Super supportive of each other. This is Anyeka, friend of the family as well, and a frequent on this show. If you've watched a lot of the earlier episodes, you probably see him and see his picture in a lot of the episode thumbnails. And
Yaka.
we were just talking about, he does not partake in marijuana, but he was writing a dissertation on legalization of marijuana.
Really?
And so he was talking about how
legalizing it, but he just doesn't smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's cool.
But yeah, it's just cool to
Texas is supposed to
have him
come
there.
down harder on that shit now.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw something come
Really?
out. They're like doubling down. Like, yeah, we gonna be the last motherfucking state to legalize.
Oh,
this shit,
really?
basically, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to lose out on that
You
money.
can get like way more time for having more than 2 ounces there.
Oh, really? Wow. Isn't that crazy?
I think they're gonna try to ban like anything that's not even like, you know how people smoking Delta 8 and like,
Yeah,
they're like, nah, not
Nothing.
even that shit.
because they want to be able to get that money, and they want to be able to throw you in prison.
But you can drink alcohol.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
And do prescription drugs and get high as hell and go to work. Yep. So yeah, major reasons why we have these kind of tours that we want to support, because you have a lot of people who are over criminalized over these small offenses, and so I would think that marijuana would be better than having a whole bunch of alcoholics running around and a whole bunch of tobacco smokers and a whole bunch of prescription drug heads. So that's just me. But you got to support what you can support when you can. So whenever I get an opportunity, I will support these kind of events.
Yeah, I support it even though I don't smoke anymore.
Right.
I used to blow it down, so I'm all for it. Blow it down. Okay, we're heading outside now. They have some vendors, and you can get some street tacos, calles, de tacos de calles. That's Spanish for street. You didn't know that, calles.
Is what?
Calles, C-A-Y-Y.
What is calles?
C-A-L-L-E-S, calles. It's
What is-
street.
Oh.
So I'm saying the street tacos.
understood.
Tacos de calle.
I didn't eat none of that food out there,
I
man.
didn't.
There's no way you're gonna get me to come out here and spend every dollar I did make on food. So right here is one of the members of Mother Earth.
Mother Nature. Oh, they're
Oh yeah, Mother Nature. I'm sorry. I
Are they
apologize.
Mother Earth?
No, they're Mother Nature. They're Mother Nature. My mind, man, my mind. But yeah, so they're super awesome. They have a great vibe, and we were talking about possibly linking with them. You'll see a little bit of their show later in here. It's just us talking about our napping schedules before shows. You got to be prepared.
People out there eating their street tacos. I'm surprised they're the first band named Mother Nature.
I know.
Remember that day we were trying to find band names?
Man,
It's impossible. How does Mother Nature exist?
And find that episode. There's an episode where we are literally just talking about how difficult it is to find a band name. We're all trying to come up with band names, and what's crazy is we ended up sitting on the band name that was the second name that Joe said. Joe was like, "Why don't we just name it Voe since we're in Voe Studios?"
Which is cool.
And they were like, "Yeah, that's cool." And then we proceeded to go 2.5 hours of going through names, which was unnecessary torture. I guess it was necessary.
It was good to
torture.
find out that how
It was
difficult it is to get a name. So when somebody comes up with a name, it's like, you really were thinking. Shit don't exist. Is that George Washington? Who's that? Thomas Jefferson or something?
Yeah, I know. I didn't know what was up with that shirt. I don't know what Thomas Jefferson means.
Interesting shirt.
Yeah.
That gotta be like, I want to say it's somebody else.
Nah.
But if not, nigga, you tripping. Maybe the back be like, fuck these.
Nah. I mean, if it's Thomas Jefferson, he did sleep with a black woman, but he never married her.
He had slaves.
Yeah.
He could kick rocks all day.
A lot of slaves. So this is me talking to Brandon. He's one of the multi-talented artists who's there, and I knew him previously. But super talented and always interactive with the community, trying to make stuff for black men's wellness. And you got to support stuff like that whenever you see it. He has a performance that's coming up that I wanted to go to. I think it's called Tooth Arena. I think it's about this girl who's like a black girl in the Tooth Fairy.
He's an actor, or he played the music?
He came up with the music. He wrote the play, I think. He's about to talk about it. Yeah, we were talking about issues that he was having, that we talked about the last time that we were together. And so just checking in on him, making sure he's all good. And there's Sherilyn walking past. She's a photographer you can see her talking to me while we're backstage when we first got off stage. And we ended up linking up. She did a photo shoot at the studio. Those pictures will be coming out. If you've been really tapped in, then you've already seen some of those pictures. But yeah. This is him getting into the Tooth Arena. Oh, it passed.
Yeah.
Dang. How did I not see that advertised?
You follow him on anything?
Yeah. I just got to make sure I go out of my way to support black artists, especially ones that I actually know. Just making sure that they understand that what they're doing is valuable. it doesn't take that much time to just say, hey, I like what you're doing, keep
you're gonna
doing
have
it.
to start putting fucking reminders in your phone for shit.
Yeah. You never lied. You
There's
never
so
lied.
much shit going on, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I literally am gonna have to start doing that.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of the crazy parts about all of that stuff is making sure you're getting pictures, making sure you have a videographer, photographer, whatever it is to make sure you can catch the moment, especially when you have people supporting you, you want to catch those moments. So, yeah.
What's that guy's name? Benny?
Benny. Yep.
Shout out to Benny.
Yeah. We also have some photos from him. You're going to watch right now. He went out of his way to give us a photo shoot, pretty much. And so we will be tagging him, which also I've edited some of those pictures so they're not really what he did. So maybe I shouldn't be tagging him in some of them, but I will tag
You
him.
did your own edits.
Yeah, I edited them because I took Sharita out of them, at least on one of them so far.
Just cropped it.
No, I just used layers and took her out and put the Voeo logo where she
Oh,
was.
that's cool. Did you change the Instagram?
What? The logo?
The profile picture?
No, I never changed it.
I'm not saying this.
Hmm?
He started laughing. I said, "We're gonna say this."
Oh, Tanyeka?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Georgette,
Mm-hmm. Georgia's always supporting.
my nigga.
She's been supporting Joe for over 10 years. And now she's supporting whenever I perform, whenever we perform together. It's just beautiful to have awesome people like her who are actual music lovers to give you like a good pulse of if you suck or not. Cause she'll let you know if you suck, bro.
We talking about the village people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Part of me feels like I shouldn't have watched this until we did the voice. Like the first time I watched it, I should have done the commentation.
Oh,
You know?
to get the
Because I feel like now I've seen it like 8 times. You know? And I haven't seen it the whole way through, but I've seen it enough to where I'm like, hey, I know what's about to happen. I guess we all know what's about to happen because we were there. want y'all to take notice of where Sharita decides to stand during all the pictures. Regardless of the fact that she knew she didn't want to be a part of the band. Look at where she places herself in each one of the pictures. I've watched this enough to where I'm just like, man, for you not to want to be a part of the band, you sure are front and center. Y'all see the guy in the leather vest? That's the guy who did the shirts. What I was talking about. So, note to self and note to other artists, if you are in a permanent band, then don't even listen to this. But if you're in a band that's still malleable and you're still trying to figure out how the lineup's going to be, make sure that you do multiple iterations of the band photos when people offer. And the people who are the latest member into the band or the last member into the band, make sure that they're not in all the pictures. Make sure you have, if you have founding members, make sure the founding members get pictures by themselves. Make sure the people who are second, third, longest active members are in there by themselves. Hold on. What's up?
Starter, would you like chocolate chip cookies?
I would love a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, we'll bake some.
Shout out to the Owens, man. They know how to treat people, dog. Friendship motherfucking Fridays, man.
Yeah, it's Friendship Fridays over here, so every Friday we always try to make it a point to be nice to our friends. It's just us taking different shots, different photos, different angles.
How much hair I
trying to
got,
make
bro.
sure
I don't really be noticing my hair until
how
I see
long
a
it is.
video. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I got some hair. I got a lot of hair, nigga. That's wild. Wait. With his little pink.
That's Sharita's friend, I think, who just walked through.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the Common B album? It's a really good album.
Like Common.
Common, the rapper.
Mhm.
He has an album called B.
Like Gots to Be.
Well, he just released
Like the Gots to
a
Be.
new version. That album has. Before you let my heart away.
Mm-hmm.
Before you let my heart away. That might be his best album. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he released like a deluxe version of it like 15, 20 years later. And like, it has the, do you remember the Chappelle episode where he performed with Kanye in the kitchen? He never released that song. That song's like, got to, and the baby mama, no go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dun. You can like hear that bitch now. I'm like, that was cool.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Because
So I
that
gotta
shit did not exist.
So I gotta play.
Till I get in it. Duh.
All night, getting my money right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, oh shit, I can listen to that shit now. That was cool. know her name?
Nah, follow her. You're gonna see me look her up.
I told her how nice her hair was, and she was like, "This is a wig." I was like, "Oh,
What? She did?
oh yeah." She was like, "I could
so
just."
funny.
She was like, "I could just take this clip off."
Bro, I thought her name was Diary.
It was something like that, wasn't
It
it?
was like
Journal or something.
Son, I was like, hey, what?
My Latin people. Shout out to Latin
She said
people.
Diary. I was like, man, I'd like to see what your mom was thinking. I would like to read her diary if
she named you Diary.
that's. Watch what she says, y'all.
Wait, what'd she say?
She said, look, my mama fucked up. She funny.
I think I look like that because she was like, "No, my name is Diary," and I was like, "You see, I was like, oh, that'd be cool if that was your name." She was like, "No, this is my name." I was like, "Oh shit."
She be talking to people. She don't need them. She don't need them to talk to them.
I wonder if she'd give us that footage
Think so?
just to have for her, you know.
I don't know.
And it's cool because only you and I really talked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Notice who she has to tell to get closer. It's not us that we gotta get closer. So we had plans at the show that we were gonna do like a skit, and right before the show, things were going a little crazy, things were going a little fast, so we decided not to do that at all and just to go straight through the show and not worry about that. And it was a fantastic decision. So, gotta listen to your intuition sometimes. When it seems like, hey, this isn't going perfect, eliminate issues. Bro, there's so much of this video left. It's so long. Goodness gracious. You gotta be able to fast forward through some of this stuff. This is just...
You don't even have to do the whole thing.
already done 42 minutes, and this is already live.
How long is it?
It's 2 hours and 27 minutes.
Video?
Yes. It's hours. This is a movie. This is literally a movie. A long movie. Bro, this ain't one of them little kids. What? What? Oh, the inlays?
Inlays.
Mm-hmm.
They have like designs. Is that a normal thing?
Yeah.
Inlays to have.
All of them are different.
Because I usually just see them as little gray circles.
A lot of times they're just circles.
This one
But
is like
sometimes
little
it's-
diamonds or
these,
something.
These are moons, different phases of the moon. Those are the fingernail ones. All of them are different.
That one is squares.
Mm-hmm.
Or rectangles.
Yeah, for Gibson, it's either gonna be like that or it's gonna be like this.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, they switch it up sometimes. On the cheap ones, you get
so when you
these.
see those are Gibsons. They used
Well,
to do
they
that.
use them on other ones, but for Gibsons, a lot of times you'll see that on the older
That's a
ones.
nice looking guitar.
Yeah. I rarely play it.
Like Willie Hutch played that one right there, boy. Bobby Womack.
I feel like we should fast forward. We have. This is just. This is literally just. Or maybe we should just fast forward. We can just start playing.
Like go like ×2 or ×3.
Let's go time to. This is much better if it'll actually play through. So yeah, just questions. You guys can always go back.
Shout out to
and-
that boy Roy. Roy gave me a pizza the other day.
Oh really?
When I was leaving,
Oh, from here?
yeah, he was pulling in here.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, you want a pizza? I was
Mhm.
like, what? We
That's
had a
funny.
pizza for you, boy.
Yeah, he always got food.
It was good though.
Oh yeah, he gonna go somewhere good to get pizza. You're not gonna get no Pizza
And I
Hut.
don't even like pineapple on pizza. It was
Oh
good.
yeah.
It's like, bro.
And so we were just doing this interview, answering all the questions. We'll probably release these questions by themselves, and then let everybody hear everything. And then we went back in and we listened to B Honey, and Brandon is in their band, and also a girl we know named Danny is in their band.
And a girl I met named Mecca.
Oh yeah, Mecca, she was also there. And you met the drummer too.
Yeah, he was cool. He had talked about he hadn't smoked in 2 weeks and he couldn't wait to get done with the show because he was going to smoke. Excuse me, Negroes.
Real nice vibes. And so it was at this point, while we're sitting in here, I realized that I'm standing next to the other member of Mother Nature. So we talk a little bit. We talk about everything, about us linking. As we're talking, then I introduce Joe. And then we just talk about how all of us can link together and do some work. Good vibes. Super nice chick. Super laid back. Why don't you tell us all the flirtation things that you were saying about Chicago?
Who? Flirtatious.
Yeah, you were saying flirtation stuff about Chicago?
Flirtatious? I wasn't flirting with her.
Well, you were talking about Chicago.
You feel like I was flirting with her?
No, you can say those same.
Now, why you say flirtatious?
Because you can say those same things to a bitch you were trying to fuck from Chicago, right?
I was just trying to let her know, like,
But you could say those same
I
things,
could.
and it would be flirting.
nah, I wasn't trying to do that. But I wasn't trying to do that.
I'm talking shit. I'm talking
I
shit,
wasn't
y'all.
trying to do
He
that.
was not trying to flirt. He was literally just. Joe actually went to college in Chicago, so he got to talk to somebody about Chicago.
Say a bunch of shit that they know.
Right. So she got super excited. You'll see when she starts talking to Joe.
I
How she
started
gets
saying
excited.
all kinds of motherfucking places. Just
Right.
random shit I could think of. Restaurants.
So that's why I
sayings.
say, why don't you start talking to us about the things you like from Chicago? This is a great time for you to talk to us about Joe in Chicago. And the time he almost got robbed
Yeah.
while he was supposed to be on a tour with somebody who was his guide.
Oh yeah, that shit was wild.
Whack
Well,
ass
I met
guy.
I went to school in Chicago for 4 years at DePaul University. Shout out to the Blue Demons. And I just was like, I'm gonna say as many. Anytime I meet somebody from Chicago, I do that. I just try to say as many things as I can think of. Restaurants, sayings, places. I was like, MacArthur's, this, Harold's, oh, Remus, blah, blah, blah. She like, yeah, like, what down, Joe? Blah, blah, blah. Jukin. She like, all right, nigga, we know you from there. We know you live there for sure now. But, she was cool, though. And we saw her in the movies the next day.
Exactly.
Or, no, not the next day, but like Monday or something.
We went to go see Sinners on Monday, which was supposed to be a band thing, but it turned out to be a real band thing. Only the real members showed up.
Hey, you want to know something funny?
Huh.
I think that was her talking in the movies.
Shut up.
It might have been her, bro.
Do you think that was her?
Either it was two separate people talking. It was like somebody
Yeah.
lower and somebody higher. I think she was one of them.
Oh my god. Bro, what if I done got kicked out?
And she was like, "You the motherfucker, Troy." Like, yeah, some nigga back there. some old ass nigga in there.
Yeah, big.
Yeah,
Where he at?
where he at? We gonna stump him out together. I'll wait for him.
Oh god. Oh damn.
If you haven't seen Sinners, go see Sinners.
that is so
Support a black film, you know.
Nah, they don't need no more support. They're good.
They good, bro.
Them
They
niggas-
done made over $300 million. Shit, it was only a
And they
night.
got us in there under false pretenses. Them niggas said it was a 99. And now we can officially say on the record, since I seen the movie, I'm gonna say that the movie was a solid 83.
Yeah.
Okay?
I was gonna
And
say
83
70.
is still being very generous. I'm talking about the way that it was shot, the content
I'll
of
give
it.
it that because it
83
was shot.
it was a good movie. It had a lot going on compared to a lot of these movies that get very stagnant. It's easily a 78, but if you're stretching,
To put that
It's
shit
a
over The
83.
Godfather was like,
yeah, that's ridiculous.
I was like, well, hold up now. Have y'all seen The Godfather?
Exactly. I mean,
Holy shit!
are y'all talking about the trailer for The Godfather? I can understand
I
that.
could watch that shit over and over.
Bro, it's so good. I
So
played the
fucking
video
good.
game.
That shit's
And
amazing
the video
too.
game is amazing.
It's so good.
It is so
It's
good.
so good.
You literally just be running around
Doing
extorting niggas and
Taking niggas
mob boss fights and family fights and smacking hoes. It was like GTA but in suits.
Exactly. It literally is.
It's so cool. So then it turned out that their crew already knew Joe.
Oh yeah, the guy that produced for her, his name is Ravion.
So how about you explain who he is and how you know him?
Ravion is an educator, and I met him randomly. How did I meet Ravion? I don't know, but we were supposed to link and do music together, you know, but it never really happened. But yeah, he teaches kids music production. He goes into schools after school program, and he teaches kids how to make beats and shit. But he made a beat for them apparently, or he produces for Mother Nature, I think. And then he said he had produced a song for,
B Honey.
like, as we were talking, it happened to be going on. I was like, oh, okay, man. Hey, Ravion. Ravioli. Ravioli.
I used this mic yesterday.
What's a mic?
Yes.
Oh,
Lapel mics.
oh, how'd
They
you
work
like it?
great.
You
They
liked
work
it?
really nice.
Are those new?
No, remember I bought them? Like when we did the learning your leisure thing, and we never used
Never used them, but you put them to
But
use, and they were good.
Yeah, I had a.
You like them better than the other ones?
That we were gonna use, huh?
You think they're better than the other ones?
Which one are you talking
Those are like clip-on, right?
Yeah, these aren't in-ears like these.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So, they're sort of like in-ears, but not really. I mean, I guess technically you can use them as an in-ear. That's not really what they're for. But, this is to send a signal. And then you can connect it to your phone so that it'll use these microphones as opposed to your phone's microphone. So both of us can be recording at different volumes and stuff like that, and it'll go straight into it, and it'll sync with your video. So you don't have to, you know what I'm saying?
That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Like automatically does that?
Yeah, so like if you're doing an interview with your students, you have one, you put on one on your student, you plug it into your phone, and now they can hear everything you have to say, and you just need one camera, you know? Oh, I think this is the other one. I was looking for it, and it's like right here. So this is the other set. So now we technically have 3 lapel mics.
You need to bring your shit.
Huh?
Sitting right on my fucking chair.
Huh?
Your like mixer and shit is just sitting on my chair.
Oh, at the house?
Camera, yeah. I won't forget next time. I didn't
Did
think
you
I was
end up
coming
using
over
the
here,
camera?
but I could just bring it tomorrow. So
Did you end up using the camera?
yeah,
Good. You got all your footage off?
no, do that now.
That's what you need to do, bro. You need to invest in a solid state that's like a big ass one for all your Go Cyber, all your. You want to be able to partition it, or just do 2. I would just do 2, bro.
Yeah.
Your Go Cyber deserves its own,
Yeah, it does.
and then your music deserves its own.
I have my own music, but I have 2 different 2 terabyte things I can
For
start
music?
there.
Yeah,
One for
that's
music,
good.
I can move
That's
one for
good.
Go Cyber.
And the hard part is dedicating them, like, cause you need redundancy. That's what's so scary. It's like, bro, I know I need it, but it's like, it's scary. It's like, so I'm gonna use this, and I'm not gonna put nothing on it. I'm just gonna put backups on it and just leave it here
Just for that,
forever.
just
It's
that.
like, yes, and put it in a safe. Honestly, you need to take it to your mom and dad's house
I need to get my own safe.
and lock it in a safe.
And
You know they
in
sell.
case of a fire, do safes burn up? Safes don't
They
burn.
have fireproof safes. So I have a fireproof safe and I have a normal safe. I would get a fireproof safe, lock it up, and I wouldn't lock it up so that they don't touch it. I would lock it up so if it accidentally is open, you're still gonna burn up your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time.
It's my nigga, dog.
Yeah, Georgia's good people. You know she's on your side if she on your side.
Whew, it's a good feeling.
Yes. Not having to second guess a female. Cause man, there's so many females I second guess, and for so many different things.
Literally
Like,
almost all of them.
yes, bro, yes.
There's only one other chick that like my homegirl that I came up at church with. Her name is Precious. She ratchet as hell, but that's my nigga. Like she ghetto as a
Hey, it's good to have women that
She
you know
fuck
you
with
can
me,
trust,
though.
though.
She'll be like, man, fuck that bitch, Joe.
Yeah.
You want me to beat that bitch ass?
Yeah. Hey, bro, and I've been thinking more and more, bro. I'm so happy you didn't beat Unique's ass, but you need to beat that bitch's ass. Like,
Oh,
I'm happy you did it, but bro,
I've had thoughts.
Bro.
Like, a reoccurring daydream
bro,
every now
all
and
that
then
other shit
is
would've
me
never
like,
happened.
bitch.
Yes.
Like, bitch, I'll just let you get away with anything.
Yes, because for the rest of your life, you got to deal with the fact that you allowed somebody to hurt you and you didn't to defend yourself.
But I mean,
It
it is
just-
a woman. It'd probably got worse for me.
It would have got horrible. It would have been horrible, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, it's like,
At
this
least I
bitch
clocked
whooped
that
my
bitch
ass.
one time. I mean,
At
did
least
she
pushed her
whoop me, though?
hard. You know what I'm saying?
I sat there and she was hitting me. I was just like this.
And that's what's so crazy, like, because I know the feeling of,
I'm just like, all right,
bro, and that's what's so bad. It's like the feeling of I can't even defend myself because you're a woman. So I just have to take this because you're mad at me. And the fact that we have to feel like that, and then you never even got your lick out, it's like,
Not even one time.
like you really leaned into it. You wrapped your, man, I swear to God, if that female would have wrapped her hand up in my hand,
Rap my bro.
oh my God,
Damn
you
it.
wouldn't have been able to get your hand out of there. I would have used it as a whip and had you. Wow. Come on. I mean, You a good guy, bro.
I am.
You're a good guy. This man was in a domestic dispute where he was being abused, and he never ever put his hands on this woman. Not once. And I just commend that so much.
But that,
I commend it so much.
I think I was ready to get out of that situation. That I was
And
like,
that was your excuse.
that's my excuse.
I still think it's crazy that men got to get their ass whooped for us to get to that point.
Cause if she was, luckily she's not a big bitch or like a strong bitch.
Yeah,
She could have,
if
if she was like my ex before her, that shit would have hurt.
Drug your ass.
That shit would have hurt. I would have had to be like, all right, bitch. Like, that bitch is strong. She ran track with me at the pole. That bitch ain't weak. I'd have been like, all right, bitch. She fast. She quick. She ain't no. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no average bitch.
He said you gotta know who you can work.
I didn't see her fight. I didn't see her fight a bitch before.
Oh snap!
I was just like, oh shit.
Oh snap! She got with her. Joe be dating them girls. They be getting down in the mud, boy.
Like, how am I attracting these types of bitches?
Ready to fight. This is us loading out.
Yeah, so PA to all young motherfuckers who want to get in the music industry, we looking for roadies.
Yeah.
And you are literally gonna do what the roadie does.
Yeah.
You're going to move shit,
Yeah.
put up cables, and and we'll being around us, you'll learn and you'll get introduced to the game, and
we will pay eventually. But I'm feeling like I understand why they don't pay interns, because you really want to know how much they care. And if you start paying them, they can be a disease that you don't even notice until a serious situation comes up, and you don't want to figure it out when David Bowie walks in talking about, I want to rent the studio for 6 months.
Right.
Now she's a disease. It's like you ruined David Bowie wanting to come here. It's like, bro, no, you can't come back here anymore. Let me do that. Bro, I've been doing so much research on different niggas who got murdered. That shit is depressing.
Like famous people?
Bro.
Or just people in general?
Just people in general. That's why it's so fucking depressing, bro. It's a lot.
Research people
it's for the song.
Oh, that's right.
I stayed up till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock watching videos and documentaries of people I ain't never heard of.
Damn.
Who were murdered all over the fucking United States, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, when I said shit was depressing, bro, I heard some fucked up shit, bro. In great detail. You know what I'm saying? Like, Emmett Till was just so big because Emmett Till happened in 1955. I'm talking about 1917, 1922, 1927, like 1918. Like, there were so many niggas dying throughout this time period. By 1955, the only reason it became an issue because they were like, y'all still killing these niggas? Right. They were like, y'all had 40 years. Wow. Let it go.
Let it go, bitch.
Let it go. And think of what it was after the Civil War, like right after the Civil War. If it was that bad, like during the 20s, that was
It's funny because I just watched the Patriot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and all during that.
And the slaves is... Nigga was like, that was a loyal slave.
Uh-huh.
He was like, the nigga walked up saying, if you fight for us, you get your freedom.
He said, nope.
These white people ain't been... Because he really wasn't a slave to them. He was like...
Here's your girl.
Just working. Who's that?
This is Joe's future next girlfriend.
Hey. Let me see. Oh, woo! Tits McGee. Damn. Kabongos. Jesus. What? Y'all gonna see what I'm saying when she stand up? Hey. When she stand up, you gonna see.
You haven't even seen
my final form. Like, man. I mean, them motherfuckers was hitting in that tight shirt. Nice and nestled in that shirt. She had a nice little stomach too. Damn, girl. Oh yeah, good job, Troy. Good fucking angle. Hurry up and get that shirt, dude. Yeah. Yeah, this is titty time with Joe. Hey, I ain't been single in so long. I could talk about single nigga shit.
Her titty's so nice, Joe.
Look how they just like stretching that shirt. That shirt's so small that it's just like they just nicely, like a nice packaged two cookies.
Packaging is a lot.
You know, like the snowball pastries.
Yes.
Oh, look at. Only thing I wish she didn't have on is the guy, so you could see them nips.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nothing like a tight shirt on a bitch with some nips just poking through. And don't let her have the piercings.
I like not seeing nipples.
I like seeing nipples.
Nah.
It can't be my bitch.
I like modesty. So whenever I don't see it, I'm like, okay, I like her. But if I see titties and nipples and everything, I'm just like, girl, there's nothing left for the imagination.
Sometimes I be fucking with that shit. I like when, and I low key like when the bitches got the bar piercing through them bitches.
Oh, really?
Or I be wanting to bite
Now,
through.
question, have you ever messed with a girl who actually had those piercings? And you liked it?
I was on them bitches.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell my experience. I didn't like it.
Well, you might have had a bad experience.
Now, I had a girl who had the piercings, and I've had a girl who's had the piercings, and the piercings went bad. Okay? Which means one time, she had one titty that didn't have it because she said a loofah ripped her nipple ring out. And she said on the other side, her nipple was ripped out, her nipple ring was ripped out by her taking her shirt off.
Oh, God.
She had 2 scarred titties from her nipples being ripped out, once from a loofah,
And one from a shirt.
I was like, oh my God.
Damn, bitch, you must have been.
I'm
rubbing
talking
them
about
titties.
you must have been high as hell rubbing your titties. Like,
You
what
gotta
kind
be
of
gentle when you get
rush
around
were
them.
you in to take that shirt off?
I bet that shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Woo! Woo!
So
I'm
long,
sure it hurt
Tits
for a long
McGee.
time. Yeah, I'm sure it hurt for a long time. A long time. She may still be fucked up off of that one.
Oh, I bet she is.
Hey, cause she had an issue with it, and then her nipples weren't as sensitive.
Oh, I like some sensitive nips.
Sorry for your loss.
I like some sensitive nips. I get the full play popping with a bitch. Let me get the nips, girl.
Nip time with Joe.
Yeah, we got a segment called
Just in the nip of time with Joe.
Nippler. Nippler.
Nippler.
Nippler.
You're manipulating me. One of these dudes is from Wu-Tang Clan.
Wait, who?
I don't know.
You should have told me that.
But he posted like he's from Wu-Tang. One of them.
Side note, Wu-Tang Clan
That's why that.
song Triumph, I think might have top 3. I think it might be number 1 intros to a rap song ever. Next to Hip Hop,
Oh, yeah.
That's classic. But the nigga atomically, Socrates, philosophies, and hypotheses
Oh,
can't
yeah,
define
yeah,
how I be dropping
yeah.
these mockery. Woo! Cause the bitches, ooh, ooh, and ODBs, I'm the Osiris of this shit. Wu-Tang is forever. You know, talking shit. And let's take them back to 79. I bomb atomically. That's fucking, they cold. Them niggas is cold.
I listen to Wu-Tang a little.
They got some. Sometimes I don't be knowing what the fuck them niggas talking
Talking
about,
about.
but it sounds cool as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I tell you that much, brother. You're like, well, I don't know what this nigga talking about, but it sure sounds cool.
So these are the shirts that we overpaid for because they're misspelled and they weren't even in the size that we wanted.
Hey, but that's the type of shit that when we make it big, if whoever owns that shirt when we
Yeah.
die,
Yeah.
it's gonna be worth so much.
Yeah.
Cause like You know what I'm saying? It
How
was
do y'all have
misspelled
this?
too.
Yes, and this is the first shirt that's like a festival shirt.
And it's like the first show we did together,
Mhm.
technically, under Voe.
The fact that it doesn't even say Voe.
Right, that's why it's gonna be worth so much. It's like,
By this time, my thighs are hurting from all this walking, man. I was doing a whole bunch of walking.
got your steps in, huh?
Hmm?
Got your steps in.
Oh, for sure. Looking for my wife.
That worked out. When I'm beating down your freak. Please, sir.
I hate rap.
Don't beat down my freak.
I hate songs like that. It's like, bro, all these freaks out here, and you gotta talk about the freak that these niggas know. Like, why don't you talk about the random bitch that you met
Yeah, why you wanna go with my bitch?
that somebody's blowing her back out instead of talking about my freak?
You feel me?
You want shit on me? Well, let me put it like this: your freak is also my freak. How about that?
Yeah, how you think? Say thank you.
I'm Ray J. I hit it first.
Right. Oh man, Ray J's hilarious.
I hit it first.
Yeah, the niggas did used to spell our shit all kinds of ways, and we would have a different. When we Spanish, we tienes. When we this, we did. It'd be like, bro, we sent you the email, bro.
How did you fuck this
How did you
up?
fuck this up, bro? Our Thaves, Theivt. Uh oh. At least I think it can be fixed.
She's like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, even though fucking.
yeah. I only said this is the wrong place to cover it because I thought we were walking by security. And I didn't want them to think that we were hiding weapons.
Them niggas didn't check for shit.
Didn't check for
They
nothing.
came
Not
in
from
that
artists.
bitch and aired that shit out, bro.
Yeah. Yep. With the cases full of.
Desperado style. The machine gun built in the case. If I had to turn mine into one, I'd have to have the bazooka. As big as it is, it might as well be a bazooka. Wait, one of them niggas had a rocket launcher.
Antonio Banderas on one.
The nigga would hit like the Shawn Michaels. Shoot at you, you know what I'm talking about? The like pose in the boots.
Antonio Banderas used to be a bad
Oh, he was
motherfucker,
a
bro.
bad motherfucker.
And then he got
Then he got what?
old.
He
He became
aged
Spy Kids.
so bad.
Spy Kids.
But he's
That's
still
when he
making
started.
money off that
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Still, they about to do another one.
Spy Kids?
You know they gotta bring it back. It's like when you have a kids show or movie that good, it's just you can run it back for the new one. And the old niggas are gonna go see it too, just to be like, I wonder if this shit's still good.
My kids like Spy Kids.
Whether it's good or not, your kids like it. It is good though. It's pretty good.
I bought the first one so I could watch it. The rest of them I was like,
Yeah, it literally starts.
number 2 was good. It really fell off once
When
they
they
did
went
Lava
3D?
Girl and
Oh, whatever boy.
Shark Boy.
Look at how beastie I am at carrying all that shit. People don't
It's
understand how much that weighs.
It's an art, bro. That stuff is heavy. It's a
Shit
lot
is
of work.
heavy as fuck, bro. That piano makes me like that piano alone makes me like the dude from Hunter x Hunter because it reminds me of the nigga with the big pipe. Moral. Those two dudes are actually two of my favorite characters out that show. Moral and the nigga with the shit that when he punches you it adds like a tax on you. He's
like
kind of
Moral?
funny. Huh?
Oh, you like him as a character, not as
Yeah,
power?
as a character. I
His
just like
power is like
it was cool, but
it's cool, but
he
if
has
you're
to
super powerful, then you can just knock him the fuck out.
yeah, he has to like run around to the shit taxes on
He's
you.
strong enough. Which means
Yeah.
you have to get your ass whooped if the nigga's strong.
Cause yeah, it's
And you figure that out when he starts fighting the other niggas. He's like, I've got my timer on you. Okay.
okay, nigga.
Nigga, I'm about to. Nigga, you better hope
I'll see you in a couple of hours. I'll see you in an hour, nigga.
Hey, but I'm
run
about
back over there and punch you in your shit. Just, what the fuck? Told you.
We'll put fire in that ass, boy.
He was funny though. He was like,
Yeah, he
he was
was
very
cool,
comical.
But they took him straight out of one of them old. He's the same character from Inuyasha, not Inuyasha, from
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho. He's the nigga
I
in
started
the blue.
watching that. I fell off, but I started watching
Yu
maybe
Yu
a month
Hakusho?
or two ago.
Man, I saw one episode of it and I was like, this look good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I still haven't
Bro,
got my
them niggas are cold.
I ordered Ninja Scroll and Vampire Hunter D. That shit better come in, bro. I ordered the movies, both the movies.
Bro, just be patient.
I'm like, bro.
You got DVDs?
If y'all don't send me my shit,
You got DVDs?
yeah.
Just wait. Because if you're buying it from these actual companies, they're coming from warehouses and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the same people who are gonna give you the Sailor Moon Chapter 2 manga. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got all this inventory.
You
Like,
gotta find that shit.
it's a nerd who just has invested and invested. It's like
the
bro.
comic book guy from
Yes,
Simpsons. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys?
That dude, I sent you that post. That dude does like 10 voices for that
There's
shit.
only like 6 people for the whole show.
But he does like
There's only like 6 people.
6
who do
main.
all of
he
yes.
does like all of them.
I know all of the main characters,
Except
all
like
of the main cast.
except like Marge.
Marge, Homer, Lisa, Bart.
How is he that fucking beastie, bro?
All of them niggas. They
He does
do,
Mao. He does Mao. He does Barney.
yeah, and he has
Chief Wiggums.
he has an other career. Like
He's an actor.
yes. He was in the Bird's Cage. He was the have you seen that movie, The Bird's Cage? He
Robin
was the,
Williams?
He was the server. He was
He
the
was.
like this dude is.
Wasn't he in Mystery Man? He was, bro.
I think he was in Night at the Museum.
He was.
He was like, oh, that I just said, yeah, charming.
He said he stopped doing a poo because he started feeling like racially.
So somebody else does it now? An actual Indian?
I think they just stopped like giving the poo lines or some shit like that.
Because you used to see him all the time in the 90s.
That shit was hilarious though.
You would see him, welcome, how are you doing today? Would you like to get my fresh donuts? And they're old as hell.
Always old as fuck.
Like,
Like how funny is that? Cause that's how them niggas shit be. Like bro, I don't want these old ass fucking.
there is nothing wrong
See,
with
there
that.
go Roy again.
There is nothing wrong
You heard
with
Roy?
What?
Where's Big Mama? Roy was clocking this bitch teeth like
Yeah.
3 times. If we watch this again,
Yeah.
he like, why she over there?
Yeah. Where's Big Mama?
Where's Big Mama? Why she not helping? That nigga Roy be on it, bro. I fuck with Roy.
She didn't walk in with us. She didn't walk out. A
Came
lady
up on
never leaves her escort. It isn't fair. It isn't right. A lady doesn't wander all over the broom and blow on some other guy's dice. And that's exactly what she did.
Alright. You should have Joe's number. I would send you Joe's number.
Frank told us. Frank told us. He told us.
He told us.
And then she hooked at us.
Hey, do you want to go get something to eat? We were talking about going to Granger. Yeah, invite.
And that nigga Roy put me on the spot as soon as I get a new bitch. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody else, Roy. If I like her, I'm taking her to that Rangers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roy knows so many spots, and the crazy thing, that nigga just be coming into town. Like, have you ever been like Johnny's Gold Brick and stuff like that? Like, there's so many places. There's this place called the Thomas Edison Lounge or something like that. They have like really good.
That nigga
country
knows.
food.
Now I know who to call if I want to just get some. Hey, where can I get some good dicks? Cause I have another partner, Josh. You met him. And he be like that. He know all kinds of food places. I be like, I ain't never been here.
Yeah, right now.
Well, no, so I got two motherfuckers now. Like, where can I go to get some good chimichurri, nigga?
And then he'll ask you 3 questions. Are you trying to get spicy? Are you trying to get like authentic? Or are you trying to... I don't know. What do you like?
Just go to this.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
just be
Hey,
like, let's go here.
hey, and if you don't see a guy named Steve at the front, then sit in the back and don't get the special, okay? Just get this, okay? But if Steve is there, ask Steve what you should get. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
hilarious, bro.
Like, he'll tell you everything. It's like very detailed. And don't go over there and blow up his spot. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying?
He'll
Like,
probably get mad.
you know, because there's people who like they'll go over, they'll experience it, they'll have fun, but they won't tip. Or they'll go in there and then they'll try to get special treatment for them and their other friends and their other friends' friends and their friends' friends' friends.
It's like,
and,
nah,
and it's like,
Roy comes here all the time.
like, don't blow up somebody's spot, especially if they're in the industry, because it makes them look bad. You know what I'm saying? So you just like, that's why it's like rare that I even go to the places that he tells me to go to, because I'm like,
Nigga,
because some of them are so nice, bro. There's this one place right by.
expensive.
Oh yeah, but the bitches, Joe. These are the places you need to be going, because I'm telling you, some of these bitches are so fucking bad in some of these spots, and the locations were just so nice. It's like, okay, I can come in here to get a drink, a mocktail, just see what's going on. I'm like, hey, let's meet up over here. You want to get a drink? I'll get you a drink. But I'm telling you, it looks so nice in these places. I'm like, I need to bring Quay back up. But Quay don't be drinking like that. You know, we can go, but...
Well, that's good
You know.
that one of y'all didn't drink.
Well, I mean, Quay drinks... And Quay drinks as much as I drink. It just
Okay.
depends. Like, there's sometimes that she might be drinking and I don't drink. And sometimes I might drink and she doesn't drink.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is when we're lost and trying to
Yeah, I hit the.
find which way
I
we
said it to be like, I don't want to say nothing, but I'm looking at my GPS and it's got me going this way.
And as you said it,
and you
I
niggas
already
are walking
knew.
this way.
Because you had already said, hey, I'm looking at my GPS, it says it's right next to the boat place. And then, so when you start walking that way, I wasn't even tripping. I just wanted to walk away.
I went there the
I
other
wasn't
day
stressed. Where?
to get some pho.
Oh,
I hadn't ate out in a long time. I was like, let me get some pho. Shit was excellent.
Hey, so you're going to Simply 12? Okay, he's taking directions to Simply 12. So he's going to meet us at the place. Alright.
As y'all walk in the
The whole
complete
way.
opposite direction.
Hey, big mama. Yeah, Granger, I think. Isn't it Granger place?
Oh, then we have to go back.
mm-hmm. And get the mixer.
Hold on, let me call my bill.
So,
What a journey.
this was us trying to get to our car. Let's fast forward this. Walk, walk, walk. Walk, walk, walk. Walk, walk, walk. Walk, 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 walk. And the guy compliments my hat and our outfit. this is like really crucial moments when like y'all actually get to talk. Like,
You turn it up.
like the momentum is definitely going up. Hey, babe.
Hey, we're going to Ranger, right?
Yeah, wherever the place is. Hold on, Sharita's calling me. Hold on. Hold on, Sharita. Hold on. Hey, Sharita, you're on the call with Quay.
Oh, I was just trying to take your thing.
No, we're
Roy's
dropping.
there.
Yeah, Roy, my brother.
Damn, she must have got there quick.
Oh, you made it already?
She was already in the car. You'll see him. She honked at us when we were walking across the street from Joe and I aren't there yet, and she said on the phone I cut that part out because I'm off before we go. Every time I do my code, I cut it down.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay.
Nice, when he's all there.
Yeah, I'll see.
Somebody watched this shit like, oh.
All right.
Hey. Cha-ching.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. Now I just gotta get his shit. Okay.
Come to find out some nigga tuned in every time to catch us slipping.
Stuff off real quick because it's close to the house, and then we'll be right over there. Okay.
Troy, don't forget to send me the address. I'm just going to head towards the Holocaust Museum.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, Sharita. Sharita.
You already heard that?
Oh, Roy was saying that you parked the wash from the park. So when y'all come,
Oh, okay. I'll call it back. I'll call it. Okay. Boring. Let's see what.
hello?
Hey, my brother was saying that he parked across the.
I see some parking like right there.
So I like performing early too. Maybe it's just me being a dad. What's that? That's crazy as I'm listening to him. I'm like, that's what it sounds like.
Tapping on them. Been going back and forth between them. I'm trying to write like I'm listening to people I want to write like. Friends. Not just write like their song structures.
Fucking great, bro. I'm just like, I want to make shit like this. Oh yeah, coming out to get you. Oh yeah, coming out to get you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like, fuck. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of how can we make sure that we sound better next time. I think, it's so funny. I think what we're leading to now is getting a mixer that we plug all of our shit into.
I love that there's a nigga in the crew with you that be thinking about shit like that. Cause I'll be like, huh? Like, I used to serve as the well, that was Kyle. Kyle didn't say shit, he just roll up the weed. Nigga, just roll up the weed. Just make sure that we always have blunts in rotation, nigga. And that nigga was the best at his job. Never would you ever want to smoke and that nigga didn't just pull some shit out and you'd be like, hey, this nigga is on his shit, bro. This nigga is useful in that department, boy. That nigga always, he's the king of finding roaches.
Oh, wow.
And stretching roaches and breaking them bitches. That's how I learned. I was like, this nigga be making something out of nothing, bro. I'm like, what the? I'm like, I'm hiding a bitch in this bitch. Like, where did you even find
We didn't
it?
have nothing. We had nothing but a half of a
I'd be like, hey, he'd be like scraping the fucking, the fucking.
Oh yeah, the grinder.
Getting that shit out of there, getting the keef out of there, getting the man, that nigga come through, he walk out with a J this big. I'm like, how did you even get enough for a J that big?
There's nothing.
Nigga be like, cause I'm cold, nigga. That's all he be like, cause I'm cold, nigga. I'm me, nigga. I learned a lot about smoking weed for
but
Kyle.
after that, y'all out. You out.
Yeah.
Ain't
You
no,
out. Yeah.
Oh no! After you come through with that,
We done after that.
I gotta re-up, bro.
I should have trusted him. I just felt like I was loud. I'm like, damn, I'm loud.
And what we needed to do is turn down our board because we had gain on our inputs and we needed no gain. We needed it as low as possible. So
But
we
every
could have
time
a
I turned
clean
it down, you
signal.
turned it up though. So it must have been like.
But it was coming too hot on that mixer that
Oh,
you
you
had.
mean to
That
the
one
ears.
needed to be down.
Oh yeah, that needs to be down.
And then we would have had a clean signal. It was
I
our
was
fault.
like, this nigga ain't fucking around. I said, huh? This ain't nothing to me. I used to perform.
And
No
that's-
inner ears my entire with the backing track. No inner ears.
And that's the blessing. Like
That worked out like that,
having
bro.
people who are already accustomed to this is how we do it already. You know, Sharita's never used
Like,
any ears
had
in
to
it.
laser focus.
Yeah.
And it never occurred to me when I would be performing back then, we need to set it up to get inner ears since we're performing with a track. It would have been way better.
Hey, and it's
And we
just
did a
gonna,
good job
it's
with
one
it.
of those things to where in the ends of the practice, it was really helping us. And when we got it together with the wedges, we were good. But if we could really get that dialed in, it could really get our whole show on another level.
Yeah, I was watching a bunch of. I still every now and then be watching shit about the Prince and like how he just wanted his fucking shows to sound like his studio and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And for people, sound men be like, bro, it's like impossible, bro. It's like this is a large venue. It's not like all the frequencies are bouncing off a wall. And
Right,
like
right.
you're using mics that aren't normally used to perform
Right,
live.
Right.
And he would just be like, no, we can do this shit.
Right. That's, just having that job, because I know he fired a couple people.
Oh, he fired a lot of some of the best people ever. Just because.
I'm looking at somebody on that camera down there. See downstairs on the right. Some
Oh, what the fuck they doing?
two people with I guess they're doing something with their. They're probably trying to connect their cables or something.
It's illegal, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have one of those waters?
Yeah.
This apple.
Yeah, give me one too, please.
For sure, for sure. My dad would be all over this. You got some water? Is it that alkaline? It's actually good.
Really?
I want to drink alkaline.
Well, why?
I don't know. It's a reason why he only drinks alkaline water.
Well, he's more than welcome to have one.
Bro, they finna have like, it's finna be the craziest NBA finals. It's finna be like the Pacers versus the Thunder. Like the most random teams.
Hey, did the Knicks lose again?
They're like getting blown out right now. Oh, we were talking about if a nigga broke in the crib. Is that stopping you from breaking in, nigga?
Yeah. Funny since the toaster oven that she was using for the cookies isn't working.
Awesome.
He said it's alright. It just stopped working.
Alright, so right now, we're on our way to drop off the gear after the show. I was jamming some Rush from the self-titled album Rush. this is the time he realized we had to go right back to that motherfucker because he left his mixer on stage. So we got right to the crib to drop off the gear and went right back. Right back to that bitch. I told them niggas, I was like, hey, this is when we got to the crib and then went right back to we literally went right back to that bitch.
Right back.
I gotta get that fixed.
Yeah.
That crack in my window. It's like I hadn't even realized it at that time. Now I've recently realized. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? Oh fuck! I know that hurt. Guns are heavy as a motherfucker. If you ever want to hit the gun range, let me know. Because I need to practice something. I want to get more comfortable with my gun.
I like that. And it's been a while.
Yeah, the Pacers won again.
They're still in New York?
They won the first two of the year. really digging my music palette right now. Like, it's like where I be shifting to. Like, every week or two I come in here, I'm telling you, like, and when I tell you I'm listening to those people, I'm like, I done dove into pussy. Head first.
That's all I'm listening
I'm in the what's his name now. Well, after Chuck Berry got me to listen to like Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters now. It's like, ooh, shit. That shit sounds great. Sounds like real music.
Muddy Waters is the main one.
He's fucking great. That old school nigga was like, you feed yourself. The nigga who played the guitar at that shit. That's what you call feed yourself real well. Yeah, nigga. I don't want that bullshit. I still been on that really good stuff, man. Smile for me, smile for me. This nigga's gonna die when he hears that. I know that shit hurt. Hit you on your pinky toe?
It hit me like right in between
Right
these
in
two.
the pinky toe. This is from Harlem Nights.
It hit me like in the bridge, like right above.
Don't play with me. I'ma shoot you. Oh, you wanna shoot me in the pinky too? Don't play with me, bro. I'ma shoot that crusty motherfucker off. He shot that bitch too. She say, ah! She said, nah, I'ma have to cut you. He said, all right, bitch. I ain't fucking with you now, bitch. I'm finna shoot your ass. She said, oh, you wanna hit people with trash cans and shit. Somebody watch that tonight. You wanna hit bitches with trash cans and shit. Fucking Rush is so good. It's only 3 people in that band. They sound like it's 6 niggas in the band. But each one of those, their band members are like some of the most technically like niggas to ever do it. So it's like it works. There's no weak link. And they just went and got Neil Peart, and it was like, oh well,
We're good.
Complete some trifecta. I don't think we need anything else. We could just split the money between 3 people. You can carry what you need to carry. You can carry me. We good. We don't need to play nobody else. And I respect bands who can like stay together. Those are the best bands that start together and end together with the same niggas, which that is very difficult to do. Metallica's like that. I just think they only like because a nigga died. It's like, oh, we have to replace the nigga who died when we were in our prime. We were like in our prime and the nigga died. It's crazy. It's like Parliament just losing fucking George Clinton, or not even just, I wouldn't say the front man, but like Gary Scheider or like Eddie Hazel just died. It's like, god damn. Put some ice on that bitch. Put your shit in the ice bucket. Ice water.
How you doing, man?
That shit will be
I left my
done.
I left my mixer on stage. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm finna air out this bitch. Niggas ain't technical shit. I just stuck the mini Uzi in this bitch.
Like, this seems like a nice thing.
I can't believe old boy died like that.
Ooh.
The nigga from Pantera.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that's how he died. I only found that out like a month ago when we were talking about it. I was like, what? What?
Died on stage.
That is absolutely crazy. I do not. Now that the chick is not around us, I don't really like Big Sean like that. Remember that time we were talking about Big Sean?
Yeah.
I don't not think he's good. I'm just like,
Yeah.
he's about to be, ain't never gonna be in the car with me and be like, put that Big Sean on.
Yeah. It's very rare that I play Big Sean.
Never, nigga.
Like,
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
There was a time when I played Big Sean.
Not at all for me.
But it would only be like 2-3 songs.
Never. And like I said, I don't think he's not good. Like even Kendrick, like I wasn't into. I'm still not like. I just liked how he decimated that nigga in that beef. That had me like, oh shit.
Right.
Can't deny that this nigga just took out the nigga who was on top of the world. But that didn't make me go listen to his albums. Nothing. I never really. I don't know, bro. You know how you ever have artists that you know their music is good, you just somehow you're just not into it.
That's how Kanye was before I listened to his first album. Like,
So what did you listen to before you heard his first album?
I never listened to Kanye.
Just like the commercial shit? Like
it
whatever
was
songs
so
came on the
early in
radio.
his stuff to where it was like all I heard was like Through the Wire. That's how long ago.
I can understand why.
And so I was like, oh, I don't want to be thought of like him, and I feel like we're close. Like I'm preppy, he's preppy. Like I don't want it to be construed as me being an asshole like him. And I was like,
Little did you know.
right? I was
It's
like,
that nigga for real.
bro.
He is the one.
Just lean into it, bro, because that nigga.
That was right around
on
the time
right.
we could download albums illegally for free.
Well, see, I got it because I remember at the school I was at, the dance teacher, she had it. And she wasn't using it, but I remember she allowed me to play some music just one day randomly. I saw that CD, I threw it in there. And then I heard the Kanye, me, and the faculty members was wondering, could you do a little song? Something beautiful, something gonna love when they hear, gonna make them start, jump up and down and start saying candy stuff. Think you do some situation to sing? All I did is that drug dealing just to get by, stack your money till it gets sky high. And then I was like, what the fuck was that guy? Because I was just skipping through it at that point. And then I heard the, what the fuck was that guy? Hey, I thought you did something, I'm listening to something again.
Bro, he might have the best three or four album run ever.
Bro,
like his first 3 to 4.
It was just amazing, bro. And by the time
you knew shit was different when you heard
by
that.
the time, yes.
You're like, oh,
it
this
was
is
so different.
Nothing's like this.
I don't steal, but I stole that album.
I ain't mad at you though.
And
but whoever you stole it from was mad as a bitch.
And I wore that thing out. And then I made sure I got the second one and the third one. And ever since then, I was like, Kanye is just gonna be the person who I'm always gonna buy his albums and look at him as a piece of art. You may not love a piece of art and feel like it's your whole world, but you will own it for understanding the significance of it. You know, there's some pieces of art that you might even think are ugly, but they might be so valuable to where you're like, I'm gonna keep it anyway, and it was given to me because I went to a ball and it was a time that I went and like say for instance like you were talking about like taking your mom and doing something like I bid on it and we ended up winning it. It's ugly as hell, but it's also worth a lot. I'm never getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? It's priceless.
He's one of the artists that progressed like their albums evolved like Prince's album. Prince's albums were like slow, like every one of them was like, what the fuck? Kanye shit just went, what the fuck? Nothing sounds like the last thing.
Yeah. Hey, yo, this is Mother Nature right here performing, and they have such a great vibe. While they're performing, I was getting sound advice, tips for how to take care of this. He was saying that I could pan one channel to the left and one channel to right, and then I could have two different separate mixes. And then he was also saying the X5 system was a good system for in-ear system.
That's dope.
So I was like, that's a bit. But he was saying ultimately that this is a good setup right here. So.
Did you walk behind them bitches while they were performing?
No.
Oh, you're not on the stage, right?
Yeah, I was at the sound.
Oh, there was a guy. One of the soundmen was in the fucking audience.
And then there was a guy who was on stage. So the guy who had the eyelashes that were different colors, he was, I think his name was Angel. So then I recorded some of that video, and then you called me. You're like, what's going on? So I was like, okay, here I come.
Their shit sounds very hip hoppy though.
It's so nice.
Sounds good.
So I have this video, and then I have another video from my phone of this same performance. So people can see the background footage, and then they can see the actual footage.
Bro,
So
I'm
look forward to that, y'all.
I want to film a music video for this Exorcist, so I may
Bro,
need
did you
your
get the
help.
suit?
You ready? I've already like ordered the Eminem
Bro, let's
shit.
do it.
I'm mixing my
ready.
shit, bro.
I'm ready.
I
I'm
literally
ready.
have been listening to my shit so much. I'm like, bro, I'm about to put all this shit out
Bro, I'm ready.
with little content to go with it.
I'm ready.
I don't give a fuck
Let's go.
what a motherfucker. Because you said we gotta lean into the weird. It's like, stop. My shit is funny anyway. Like, just be yourself. It's like, I'm just gonna be myself and put some shit. I'm not gonna try to be too cool. I'm gonna do exactly what the fuck I want to do. Like, just pop the seal. I'm gonna use my the white dude's a pool I'm going to tomorrow. I'm gonna say, let me film a music video at your pool, and we're gonna make it look like, I don't know how we can make the water look like it's purple. Maybe we can do that in post.
You can do that.
In post, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
really, I want a setup where I could just set up a green screen and always pick one fucking setup and just change the green screen and then clip movies.
Well, you can really use any color.
It don't have to be green? Really?
As long as it's a solid color behind you. The green is just the industry standard. I mean, it's great to have a green one. But you don't want it to be a color that you're normally going to have on. And that green is a color that's not normally worn. Yeah. As long as you're not wearing green, you're fine. So yeah, got the call from Joe. Hey, come on, let's go. Y'all are seeing me come from the service elevator area.
Crazy because it's dark out there.
Yeah, it's dark outside.
Is that a Cybertruck? Was that you?
Yeah. Mother Nature do 2 songs. I was at the
My phone? That sounded good. Wait.
It sounds good, but that pedal, it helps you carry over so well. This solo, when we were playing the solo, I was like, this is crazy. That's too slow. What I should be doing is put music on this moment supposed to do something.
Yeah, she slowed that bitch down. I was like, why? I just went with it. She's like the opposite of AJ. She went slow. He goes faster. She went slow. So the next person's gonna be. If history, if universe works how it's supposed to, the next person gonna be
AJ had a
spot
bad
on.
attitude all the time.
And she had a secret bad attitude.
Yeah. Big
At least with AJ, you knew he
had
was.
Yeah, she was
At least I could respect that more than a bitch hiding
passive
attitude.
aggressive.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, AJ's pissed off.
Yeah.
That nigga just.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, you play too well to like have attitude like that. Like, you're stifling yourself. This nigga Ronald Acuna Jr., you know who?
From the Braves.
First game back, first pitch he saw home run. He had been like in. Some niggas are just great. And to be great at baseball is like another level of great.
And in Atlanta,
It's not
where
easy
they have
to
a
hit.
good team.
And hoes. And hoes.
Like the part where we play the most music we shouldn't be playing on YouTube. So like if we're not talking.
group came on.
Yeah, we could have at least done 2 songs.
We literally could have did this original set we were practicing.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like yesterday, I was like, we would have had enough time. They would have been like wrap it up, but we could have finished.
What a nice place, bro. I was like, I didn't know this was here, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, what the fuck? How many times I've driven by this?
Once again, Big Mama sitting closest to Roy. When if you're gonna be on the outs, you should sit the furthest away and let us all be close together. You know what I'm saying? You should sit in the far corner chair, you know, and allow us to be close. If you know I'm not gonna be here long.
I forget what the little appetizers were, but they were good.
I know everything was good, but also like for people like her, it's like the the punishment isn't us. The punishment is not having people like us. You know. So it is what it is, and I'm happy that we don't have to sacrifice our energy and effort.
Force that shit.
Yeah. It's like
It was starting to feel like that.
yeah, it's like hey,
And
so
best believe I was gonna say something. I was gonna be
Yeah.
like, hey, nigga, we gotta figure this out.
like I got you the spy cam, I got you the camera, I got you the in-ears. Those are all gifts. You told me they were gifts. Why would you even mention that? I'm just letting you know, like, hey, it's no ill faith. I'm just getting you. I want you to understand this isn't about money. This is just about me making sure
But
you're
also,
comfortable. But when it does
that
come to
ain't
money,
free. It's what I bought.
yeah. When it does come to money, don't act like I haven't invested into you. You know, making sure her trunk didn't rain inside of her car because she had all that stuff in there, so I cleaned it all out for her. I'm not tripping on it, but you're acting like I'm a bad person. Like, what did I do to you? I came late a couple times. I apologize, and I paid you once for being here late. Like,
Talk about this bitch no more, bro. Made me go back to the old Joe. Feel me?
toilet talk.
Toilet talk.
What you need to do is get your second piano.
Oh, because you were talking about, this is funny.
I think what you need to do is get your second piano and go home with that.
Joe was talking about learning another instrument.
Diversifying and making it. How long does it take you to get
What was that? Oh, the.
How long does it take you to get one?
I really just need like a. I really want. Me personally, I just want to. I want a piano teacher. I benefit for someone like that keeps me accountable. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know where to find one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to. You know. I could look them up, but it's just like.
So pretty much at the end of this video, this is just us fellowshipping, enjoying the fruits of our labor, and just appreciating the fact that we had a good day. We had a very productive set, and you guys will be able to see that stuff very soon. Okay, I'm just gonna eat around the area I was already eating at. Spare you guys. Big Mama, I'm so happy you're out there.
Yeah, nigga. That's what
You,
you ain't hear me saying no shit like that.
yeah, you're right.
I just got quiet about the shit. I peeped the shit though. I peeped. But you were trying to be nice. But you see what being nice gets you, nigga? Gets you shat on. You gotta do the shit, nigga. When she fart, you shit, nigga. You feel me? When she fart, you gotta shit.
Her talking about trauma, triggers and stuff.
Oh, that's our waiter. Who got the screen black now, nigga? The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on and flip out of this. Bring you guys back to life.
So y'all can see the nigga who got the screen black now. Yeah. 4K.
Alright, so that's the video, you guys. Y'all got to see everything. Y'all are listening to a little bit of the background video, but oh, now it's going back.
That's the beginning. So you can set it to the loop.
Yeah. So it was looping for the marathon as I was creating my own network. Thank God we were recording for that, and that still took 2 hours and 7 minutes.
And you skip through some of that shit.
Right. So, yeah, man, I hope you guys got to enjoy that commentary, got to enjoy what we're doing, and pretty soon we will be dropping our videos of each song individually, and hoping you guys can enjoy that, and we'll have a nice prototype of a lot of our music out there. And we're still writing. I'm in the process of writing a song that we started last night. I'm still working on that, doing studying and all of that. It's like I said, excuse me, if you're going to make any historically accurate songs, you want to make sure that you're actually
Do your
correct.
research.
Yeah, you don't want to be out here just lying. So,
Once you put that shit out there,
yeah, I want to make sure that I'm talking about
that
the
shit
truth.
is out there.
So, I hope you guys tune into that and enjoy it. Please show your support, like, share, and subscribe this. This is Rodeo Joe. I'm Troy Leonardo. We are Voeo, and we are a group of musicians that came together a long time ago, and we're looking to make music with amazing and talented artists. We are willing to pay, but we are also looking to create lifelong bonds with certain people to where we can create an awesome vibe over everything. So if you're interested in that, or you know somebody who might be interested, please reach out to us or have them reach out to us so that we can communicate with them. And we're just looking to make some awesome music, honestly. So if you're down for that, just reach out. Just follow, like, share, subscribe. If you want to watch a couple of these videos and see what we're all about, you can. This is literally like a diary for a band and a diary for a friendship between Joe and I. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you enjoy the content. And if you do, please make sure that you let us know that you do. And support when we're dropping our stuff, because very soon you will be seeing the behind the scenes of Joe recording and dropping his new stuff, because right now he's
You
working
goddamn
on
right.
his new single called Ecstasy. And this is on his new project that he's going to be dropping this year. We'll keep you updated with that as we're recording it and as we're planning the video shoots. And we'll also let you see that behind the scene footage. And we're probably going to be moving to Patreon and to a couple of other places just so that we can be diversified. But we appreciate you guys, and we hope that you guys, it might be Amazon. We appreciate you guys, and we hope that you guys enjoyed watching and seeing what was going on over here. We are in the process of just being better. You know, it's difficult sometimes just to get better, but we're dedicated to what we're doing, and we're appreciative of you guys for watching and supporting while we're trying to figure it out. So if you guys have ideas for episodes or songs, please let us know. We will write and produce music for events, for companies, and whatever. Marketing, jingles, all that stuff. So if you're interested in that or just interested in the journey, please consistently watch. This is Making It Big. Y'all be safe and have a great one. We'll be back.